She does a lot of things I would never do. She crawls over rooftops in high heels. We both share this fear and loathing of rodents. We do. She's a lot braver and more loyal probably than I am. What do we share? I think a love of Paris. People often ask me if she's my alter ego. And sure, if, you know, she's taller, thinner, you know, than me. And, you know. René Friant is Aimé's partner. He is a dwarf and a very natty dresser, I might add. He is a computer hacker extraordinaire. And René comes from, I was a preschool teacher in my former life. I still have a teaching credential. I worked in a preschool in San Francisco, and I was on the hiring committee, and several applicants applied. Everyone had the same credentials, fully qualified, and one of the applicants was a dwarf. And I remember thinking, she wasn't much taller than some of our preschoolers. You know, working with young children, there's a lot of lifting and active work involved. And shamefully, I also felt inside, what if they made fun of her? Okay, this was running through my mind. We voted on the committee. She didn't get hired. I don't know if it was just my vote, but I think other people felt the same. 3 months later, I went to our sister preschool for a meeting, and I walked inside, and there she was doing an art project with the children at the table, a very cool art project, I might add. And I just looked at it and I thought, what did we miss? What did we miss by not hiring her? She was doing wonderful things, and I was thinking, I was looking at her disability, not her ability. And I was really ashamed, and I felt we had missed a great opportunity. So maybe I am expiating my guilt over this through the character of René. But I think René has incredible skills, and I think that's something he's always dealing with because people just see his size. I really start from place. There's something that I start from a sense of place because, of course, every place in Paris is unique, but Paris is really a collection of small villages. You know, it started on the Ile de la Cité and spiraled out like a snail shell, and each king would take another village and knock down, you know, build a wall. The next king would knock that wall down and build out until we have the 20 arrondissements. And I think I'm really trying to find that village feel, you know, that there's something that makes it unique. And would crime happen here? Of course, crime happens everywhere, but what kind of crime would happen here? Who lives here? What could happen here? What would be organic to this district? And if there's something that intrigues me about the area, then I just start digging and scratching deeper. Thank you for the question. Yeah. Someone's asked me, would Aimée come to America and could she live here? And I say, well, she did come here in high school for, you know, a year and felt that the coffee was just brown liquid. That's a big no-no, yeah. And of course, being half American, but her mother leaving when she was 8 years old, she isn't really American. I think Aimée really kind of belongs in Paris, though I keep telling my editor, can she go to Marseille, please? You know there's crime and drugs in Marseille. Can we get down there? No, 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 stay in Paris. But I've often flirted with the idea of writing a standalone book. The time of World War II, the occupation, and the liberation of Paris intrigues me. You know, there are a lot of stories about the liberation I hear, and it's not like we hear over here. I mean, there's so many stories.